DeCarolis Truck Rental is 75 years old. Paul DeCarolis' father, Louis, started it in 1938. And the company started as a trucking company, and they would take workers from the city to the farms. The workers would work at the farms, and then they would bring produce back to the city at the end of the day.
DeCarolis Truck Rental has a really sterling reputation in the United States, not only because of the service that it provides, but also because it's a tremendous idea of loyalty. And people who are customers of DeCarolis Truck Rental, we consider loyalty to be a very important commodity in making a business decision.
DeCarolis grew basically on Paul's reputation of honesty and integrity. Paul's core values are what really made the company what it is today.
Paul's been very active not only in his transportation business, but trying to formulate policy that would be good for the industry and businesses here in New York State, but I've also known him from Italian American charities, Rotary, Saints and Sinners, a lot of things that contribute a lot of money to help kids build our community.
Anytime there's an event, any kind of an activity at Rochester Rotary, the one thing that I always noticed over the years was the DeCarolis label everywhere. And I didn't understand what that was about until I got a little bit more involved myself. And there's not one thing that we do through Rotary that Paul isn't the first one to sign up and financially back. And if it's not with his wallet or his time, when the event goes off, he's here with his family and his people.
Paul is a hands-on leader and he is a mentor to his people. He wouldn't ask anybody to do anything he wouldn't do, and he's basically done everything from drive a truck to run the company, and it shows. Paul has diversified the company, and one of the things Paul did in the beginning when he was left with the company at the age of 25 was look to the future, and he's a visionary, look to see what trends going forward would work, and that's when Paul really focused on the rental and leasing operations of the company. Today, DeCarolis Truck Rental has 7 locations in upstate New York where we own and maintain over 2,500 vehicles and employ over 450 people.
Paul's style, I think most people would agree. Quiet, laid back. I know there's an Italian phrase, and I don't always say it correctly, forte e gentile. It means strong, but gentle. And I can't think of a better phrase to describe Paul DeCarolis than that. A very gentle demeanor, a quiet style, and yet a strong determination to get things done. Certainly successful in business, respectful to the employees that work for him, and someone who's willing to contribute to the community for its greater good.
The community is only as good as the people in it. And so when you have people that, cross that broad spectrum of creating jobs, running a great business that everyone knows and trusts, when they take that one step further and be very involved in their church, their community, charitable functions to make the entire community stronger, as well as have a great family, that really is, to me, the trifecta. The world would be better if there were more people like Paul